Oh. What is going on? What is up? How is everyone doing tonight? I'm battling a little bit of a sore throat, so we'll see how how long this actually goes. Because drinking some hot tea and honey to make it last longer, hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back on track. I think I'm gonna switch over to this scene here. That way you guys can see me a little bit better. Just while we get started here. I've got my Switch up and running right now. I'm using a new mic. I got a dynamic mic instead of the condenser one I was using before. So hopefully it blocks out some outside sounds. Because I was noticing before that like action happening in the background was coming through on the stream. So this mic will help with that and only picking up like directionally what I'm putting into the mic. So even with a sore throat, we should sound a little bit better than the previous streams. But yeah, so we're gonna get back on with this 100% playthrough of Brilliant Diamond, and I don't know if I've actually defined what I mean by 100% when we're going through here. I'm gonna switch back over to the chatting screen just in case we get some chats here. But what I mean by that is I'm going to go through and obviously become champion first and foremost, and then in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you have a huge dex to cover. So there's the Sinnoh Dex, which has quite a few Pokemon in it, and then it's like over 400 total with the National Dex. So we will complete that as well. But I'm going to get through the game first, and then I've already got a copy of Pearl that I've beat. And so I'm going to, like, in tandem with that other copy, be able to get myself, you know, like exclusives and whatnot, things like that. So we'll get to that point later. But for now, we're going to hop in here and get trucking along. I know when we last were in here, we collected our second gym badge and went through the second smattering of Team Galactic. So today we'll be venturing on to the next city, taking care of some tasks, and hopefully get our third badge before the end of the night, if I can last that long. We'll see how long my voice lasts. I'm hoping to go for maybe a couple hours tonight and then call it good from there. But yeah, that's the idea right now. And I had a good time rewatching my last stream. I rewatched some of it with Craig and got to get his reaction on some things and input on some things as well, which I feel was very good, very positive. So made some adjustments here and there. We'll see what we have going on. Little update on the today. Actually did a bunch of Game Boy modding. Well, working on the Game Boy that I'm trying to mod with an HDMI out port. I was trying to install the like updated screen, backlit screen kit so that it looks like a more modern screen instead of the old school Game Boy Advance screens. It's a little bit better pixelation. And I ran into some complications today. So I pre-soldered some stuff and then couldn't thread the wires through a small space that I had to thread them through, so then I had to desolder it, and then I had troubles resoldering, and it was kind of a mess. So yeah, so we're gonna be on hold a little bit with that still before I get into playing like Leaf Green like I talked about doing. But I do have Leaf Green now, and I have started a playthrough of it because I'm just gonna burn through a Squirtle and get my Eevee and send him over to my copy of Fire Red so that I can hold on to him until I play through Leaf Green. And from there, I'll complete the entire Pokedex on Leaf Green and then start transferring up from there. So the game plan is Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then, ooh, this music's really loud right now. Is it loud? On yours ends as well. Let's turn this down just a smidge. I think it might just be that song is loud. So it might just be that song is loud. If the next song comes up and it's a little more quiet, I'll turn it back up. But yeah, so what I was saying was, oh yeah, Leaf Green. So I've got Leaf Green, playing through a run right now so that I can get my Eevee and one of my Eevees and a Squirtle sent over, probably a Wartortle by the time I get to that point. Yeah, and so, oh yeah, if you're not aware, what I mean by a complete Pokedex, not just like having the Pokemon and evolve it through its 3 stages. I mean like an entire living dex. So you have one of each type of Pokemon. So for instance, like most people are familiar with Generation 1 with like the Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander lines. So in that case, you would have one Squirtle, one Wartortle, one Blastoise, one Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, one Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, all in one game. So you'd have 3 Charmanders that eventually 2 of them evolve up, and so on and so forth. And you do that with every Pokemon line. And that's what I'm going to end up doing in this playthrough of Diamond as well. And that's what I ended up doing in Scarlet and Violet when those came out. And it was really cool, super fun, very satisfying for me because I've got that like completionist itch, you know, and I just like to complete things, I guess. So when it comes to that, yeah, just get her done. But it's really satisfying for me to to do that. And so I wanted to go back and do it in older games that I can actually send Pokemon up from those games to the new current games. So that's why I'm going to work on Fire Red and Leaf Green first, because they're technically part of Generation 3 games, which makes them able to transfer up to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then on up to other games that allow you to transfer into Bank and then into Home from there, which is the newest version of like Pokemon storage, like the cloud Pokemon storage system. So that is the game plan. Getting living decks from all of the previous generation games. The only one I'm going to skip is Sinnoh, Diamond and Pearl, because I don't really want to have that older hardware as of right now. And because I just, bought Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl last year, and they're pretty much like for likes. I know a lot of people will say, hey, but, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl aren't as good as as the originals. And so I never played the originals, so I don't really care. And I might go back at some point and play him, but right now it's not the time. Yo, 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 what's up, Christian? How are you doing, my guy? You just chilling in bed right now, bundled up, trying to shake off the sickness? All right, so we get swapped over to our, oops, not that one. We need this. Yeah, it's a good cup, dude. I think it was a Target special, I want to say. It was a Target find. Yeah, I couldn't pass this one up. And then I've got the hot tea, you know, the mint tea with honey for the throat. So hopefully it'll help me get through the stream, because my voice has been struggling the past couple days. At first I thought I was just losing my voice, and then I realized that I've got something going on in the throat area. I'm not really sick, but it hasn't been good. But yeah. So anyways, getting back into our playthrough of Brilliant Diamond here. We've got 2 badges so far. You can see them here. We've got our boulder badge, or the stone badge, and the grass badge there. The first 2 badges. Now we got to make our way to get the 3rd badge. Our Pokemon are still the same from last time. We've got, you know, Clive, our boy here, getting ready to evolve soon and hopefully become useful. Our girl Christina, named after Christian, but the girl version. My buddy Ryan, everyone's favorite office assistant. And then, what's up, Craigie? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you in here, man. I'm really happy that you've finally been able to crack the norm and make it to one of these playthrough nights. My voice is pretty shot here, so hopefully it'll last throughout the night. I'm planning on hopefully streaming for like a couple hours, and then I'm gonna call it good after that. But B badge, yeah. The next on our list, next in our team is, of course, everyone's favorite little dude, Machamp. We had to name him Casey because obviously he evolves into a big manly beast. That was actually Christian's idea, not mine. Our Zubat Alucard, if you didn't realize, that's Dracula backwards. And then our resident Ninja Turtle, Raph. My buddy old pal. And if you didn't realize from the last stream how adamant I am about how great the Turtwig evolution line is. Like, the entire Turtwig line is just solid. I think the only other grass starter Pokemon starting line that I would probably say is better would be like the original Bulbasaur line, but even then, like, I feel like Turtwig's line has kind of grown on me over time. You know, my first exposure to it was playing this game when it first came out. And I mean, Grotle is far and away better than Ivysaur. Turtwig's pretty sick. He's a turtle instead of a toad, or I think Bulbasaur's a toad. Or he's based off of like a toad with a plant on his back. Yeah, and then you evolve into Torterra, which is a grass and ground type. Excellent type coverage. You know, you've got ground moves to kind of protect you from that fire weakness from before. You also gain the ground typing, which helps you in those battles with it. So that makes it nice. But yeah, so we are going to head south to Cycling Road down here. And make our way downtown, cycling fast on our green bike. Yeah, now. Deedly, 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 deedle. Can we get some deedle deedles in the chat, please? That'd be great. So, I'm hoping that we can get Clive to evolve soon, so he becomes semi-useful. Then as soon as I hit this road, it's just going to start ramping me down. Should I actually try to hit every trainer here, you guys think? Or should I just ghost ride this whip and let it go? I think I'm going to ghost ride it. Just roll it down and see where we go. Dude, my freaking voice is shot. Like super shot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through the entire stream. Oh, we made it through 2 trainers without getting caught. But here we go. First battle of the evening. Let's see how this goes. I'm just leaving Clive at the front so that we can try and get him as much experience as possible and get him to evolve as fast as possible so that we can stop worrying about him being useless. And then hopefully he'll become a little more powerful. I did turn off the music for the game, so some of these like battle intros are kind of awkward, just so that we can have the nice lo-fi music in the background. Which, oh, by the way, the lo-fi music is by Glitch City. I'm going to actually link her YouTube page here, because if you haven't already listened to some of her music, Craig, you would really like this while you're like doing research or playing video games or whatnot, because she does some cool remixes of like Zelda stuff too, and other games besides Pokemon. Let me see here. I'm gonna pull up her page and then I'll just paste. Sorry. Paste the link in the chat. Jiminy Cricks. So if you click on that link that I just put in chat, it'll take you to her YouTube page, and she's got a bunch of cool lo-fi music and remix that she's done. It's a lot of Pokemon stuff, but she does other things too. And actually, I should probably, let me see here. I'm gonna go to her Spotify page here. Copy, and then paste that here. So that's the Spotify page, and then that way it's probably easier to like browse through her music than going to the YouTube page. But yeah, that's what I have playing in the background, and it's all Pokemon remix lo-fi stuff, just so that we can kind of like have some chill stuff in the background that we're listening to. Sorry. While playing through the game. And since I don't have a water type right now, I'm just switching over to Ryan because he's got to Intimidate. That way we can lower the attack value of this Ponyta out the gates. It's gonna hit me with some physical attacks like Tackle. That way we take less damage. And then I don't really have anything super effective against it because I don't have a good water type right now. Yeah, because Clive's not ready. So we'll just hit it with some Sparks. That way we get our stab bonus here, the same type attack bonus with Ryan being an electric type. Any time you use an electric move, deals 1.5 times the damage it normally would. Little fun fact there, if you're a Poke fanatic. I do like to keep Bite on hand, and I think I'm going to switch to Bite now that Ponyta is paralyzed, just because we'll get a flinch chance as well as a paralysis chance here. Because with Ponyta paralyzed, we should attack first. Which we do. So we hit the bite. Flinch doesn't work and doesn't get the full para. But it's cool when you do hit one of those. Is all the sound levels okay for you guys viewing the stream? I tested things before starting tonight because I was planning on using this new microphone. And so I wanted to make sure all the volume levels were still good because it took me a bit to get things dialed in. And so, yeah, with this new mic, it's a dynamic mic, so it doesn't like pick up a lot of the background sounds that I was picking up from before. I know about paralysis chance. Paralysis chance. Yeah, sounds good. Sound is good, Christian. Perfect. The music and game sounds aren't drowning out my voice, or vice versa, my voice over that. Because that would not be a good thing. We gotta level up for Ryan. Wish it could have been Clive. If we can get Clive to level up, we'll be in business. Oh yeah, we're just ghost riding this whole thing. We're just gonna take on any battles that come our way. And you got Pokemon. I don't want to lose to you. Well, I don't want to lose to you. Who the hell do you think you are, Cyclist Nicole? Stepping in my way while I'm trying to ghost ride down this cycling path here. Sending out a Starly, another Pokemon known for physical attacks. So we're gonna go ahead and just make this switch here because not only does Ryan have the type advantage, but we're gonna get an Intimidate off. And Starly at this level, pretty much everything's gonna have physical attacks. You get the occasional water type that'll have like a, water gun attack and things like that. Electric types that have some special attack based attacks. But for the most part, a lot of physical attack like that, like a quick attack. We come out, get the attack stat drop on him. Oh, Clive, come on. Just evolve already. Sorry, dude. I know I keep... I'm gonna have to reach over and just give you this little mute before I cough. Little tappy mute. I've got this control over here for my microphone. The baritone voice. Your smooth melodic baritone voice. Yeah, the voice isn't helping right now. I'll tell you what. I really wish Clive was more useful right now, especially on Cycling Road. This is kind of pissing me off that he's not. I kind of want to just toss him out here for experience, since I'm playing on set mode, where it doesn't give you the option to switch between Pokemon. I'm trying to make this a little bit harder. Is that a little better, Craig? Got the mute on there before the cough happened. Dude. Talking is just making it worse too. Did everyone have a good Thanksgiving dinner? Craig, I think you had like 4, right? We hosted Thanksgiving this year and it went swimmingly. And my family, friends came over. We had a shit ton of leftovers. I actually threw away some stuff today. I feel bad about it. but I'm probably not going to eat anymore because I've had enough Thanksgiving food the past few days. And yeah. So threw some of that stuff out, but it turned out so good. Everything went perfect. Everyone was super happy. Gina's mom made some awesome cookies. Oh, you had 3, not 4. 3 Thanksgivings. Three Thanksgiving feasts. Did you? And I saw that you finally did get some leftovers to take home for yourself. Did you end up having some Thanksgiving leftover sandwiches? Sick with no appetite, so nothing for me, and all leftovers are gone. Oh, CN, I'm so sad. That sucks, my guy. Who wins in a fight, Brock or CN? Ooh, I think that would be a close one. You know, because Brock's gonna come at you with some pretty tough rock type Pokemon, and I feel like CN. He's a user of like big bad fighting type esque Pokemon based off of the Pokemon trades he's done with me, like Hariyama and Iron Hands and things that have like fighting types to them, which means he would have the advantage against Brock because fighting types are super effective against rock type Pokemon. So I would have to give that one to CN, to Christian. I'd have to give it over to Christian. Makes the most sense. And Christian thinks he has closed eyes. Which my son actually commented on that when I was watching the anime with him. I think it was this last week. He's like, Dad, will you come watch Pokemon with me? I'm like, okay, dude. Yeah, we can watch Pokemon together, no biggie. And he's like, Dad, how does Brock know what he's looking at? I'm like, what do you mean? Well, his eyes are always closed, Dad. I don't know why his eyes are always closed. I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. I just told him, well, it's just how his character is designed. His eyes are supposed to look like they're shut. I couldn't break it to him. The truth behind the slant eyes. I mean, I'm no racist, but the truth is the truth sometimes. Dude, I don't know how long I'm going to last actually tonight on this. I might be able to get through Cycling Road, and that's about it. The way this tickle's just festering inside my throat right now. All right, we got ourselves a Zubat. Little flying poison type. We can switch over to Ryan again. Get a little Intimidate action on him. Blast him with a Spark. Send him to the next dimension. Get this thing over and done with. I made some steak Sammys tonight for dinner. Well, Gina and I did together. She sauteed up the yellow onions with some shiitake mushrooms. Ooh, dude, I'm telling you, I'm half tempted to go grab the rest of them out of the fridge right now and just eat those. She did not play around. Put a little Dijon mustard in the pan while they were sauteing up. Ooh, girl. Telling me what? They're so good. Gonna last. Not in the way you're thinking, Gregors. Not in the way you're thinking. If you know what I mean. This guy was an easy peasy squeezy. He didn't even last a second. He had no chance, except now he's blocking my way. So I can't move anywhere. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Some people compete over speed and some compete over technique. I don't really care. I'm just trying to ride my green bicycle to the next place. Oh, behave. Rawr. I love when he's like, yes, 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 no, no, no. All right, we're going to swap, get another Intimidate check off because we got a Shinxie here. It's a physical-based attacker, which, by the way, a lot of our team is physical-based attack. So that could be a bad thing for us, actually. Being that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our 6 Pokemon are physical-based attackers, meaning that their move pool selection is going to be more physical-based moves than special attack-based moves. That could be a little scary. A little scary. If you know what I mean. But we'll get through. We're going to be okay. I'm going to switch over here to my Machamp named Casey. I probably could have gone to Alucard here. Maybe try to throw poison. But I know that Machamp has a pretty good physical defense baseline. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm going to weaken his defenses a little. You likey, you likey? Just hit him with another Leer. Weaken his defenses down 2 stages before we get him with some physical attacks here. Smack him about. We're going to hit him with a low sweep, which hopefully will lower his speed too. Which actually doesn't matter because just knock him out in one hit, I guess. Oh God, Clive. He's just edging that line there. Just edging it. Oh, we got to get rid of this Intimidate debuff here. He's probably gonna hit me with a Spark, and I'm kind of worried about sending Clive out here, to be honest. So I'm just gonna send Ryan out first to get this Intimidate drop off. That way we don't lose Clive in a one-hit KO. Get a little Intimidate on that Shinx first. Oh, I just used the Leer. I could have taken it. Yeah, a little Machamp with his tail. And then when he becomes Machoke, he gets pants. It's hidden in the pants, baby. You know what else is hidden in the pants? Hold on. You know what else is hidden in the pants? You need to pause for dramatic effect there. Okay, back to... We'll just switch to Machamp here. Because now we should... get this level on Clive, and then boom, off to the races. We'll have 2 Intimidators actually, which will be really cool for us. Dark type moves not very effective against a fighting type. Where's it? Not me. Not at home, at least. Boom, there's our level. There's our level. That's what we needed. We've been waiting on that. Cyclist Rachel, you can get out of here. Just get out of here with yourself. We're done with you. You're standing in the way of us and championship numbers so that we can move on and complete this Pokedex. Look, bam, there's our evolution. Tell me when you were a kid that you knew Magikarp evolved into Gyarados. You remember playing old school Red and Blue? And you get to that little Poke Center right before Mount Moon, and there's a guy inside there, just like in the anime, whenever Jesse and James roll up, and that guy tricks him into buying the gold Magikarp, or gold-plated, I think is what he said, gold-plated Magikarp, for 500 Pokedollars, or 5 million, or whatever it was. And you get to buy a Magikarp for 500 Pokedollars at this Pokemon Center before you enter Mount Moon, by the way. That is like the steal of a lifetime. If you did not do that purchase, which I know being a kid, I never did, because I was like, who the fuck wants a Magikarp? That thing only knows Splash. Little did I know then that this guy, this little wasteful, worthless piece of dog shit, basically, turns into this beautiful specimen. Come on. Tell me that's not a beautiful specimen right there. You ever wanted a Pokemon that looks like a dragon, but it's not a dragon type? Gyarados. That's your boy. Right there. Clive. Now he's got the Pompadour, just like Clive. He's ready to go, dude. We're ready to get in the action. It's going to be a little scary with our, 4 times weakness to electric types, but we're going to make it through. We're going to make it through, guys. All right. I need to fill up my water bottle, and I need to take a pee. So hang tight for like 2 seconds. I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. We are back in action. I feel much more relieved now. ready to go. I got my water bottle filled back up because I killed that thing quickly. We are good. We are good. Good. So good. All right. Kreger's always calls his Gyarados Doragon? Is that right? Doragon? Which you think is Japanese for dragon? Is it really? I'm going to Google this. We're Googling it right now. What is the Japanese word for dragon? Ooh, you're right. Doragon. Well, it's probably pronounced something completely different than the way I'm pronouncing it. Doragon? I bet. Doragon? Maybe. Let me know if I'm saying that right, Craig. With all of your practice with speaking Japanese. Did I pronounce that correctly? You know, I feel like as a kid, or like in the early years of Pokemon, I think people just assumed that certain Pokemon were dragon type, like Aerodactyl and Gyarados, for instance. Probably because of Lance being the dragon type Elite Four member. And I know he used those Pokemon. Man, that one was really right there. But I remember as a kid, you just go up against Lance, the dragon type dude, Elite Four member, the last Elite Four member, by the way. And when you finally get to his Dragonite and he's just hyper beaming the shit out of you, as a kid, you're just like, what the fuck do I do with this? Unless you were smart enough to use Articuno and just blizzard it, you had no chance. Isn't Lance late gen though? What do you mean by late gen? He's the champion of the Indigo Plateau Elite Four, which is the Elite Four for Kanto, Gens 1 or Generation 1, Red and Blue, and Johto, Gold and Silver, which is Generation 2. He's the champion in Johto, and he's technically the champion of Kanto, but your rival gets there before you and beats him, and then you face off against your rival after beating Lance. And he's technically a dragon type Pokemon master or a dragon type trainer. But the only dragon types that were in Generation 1 were Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. So that's why you see him have an ace Pokemon of Dragonite. I think he has a couple Dragonairs on his team. And then he's just got an Aerodactyl, which is a rock flying type, I believe. And then he's got Gyarados, which is a flying water type. Which, by the way, Gyarados cannot learn the move Fly. He's a flying type that cannot learn the move Fly. Which pisses me off, because as a kid, you watch the original Mewtwo movie, the original Pokemon movie, and the trainer that uses Gyarados to get to the island that Mewtwo is on, he like flies on Gyarados' back through the storm. And you're just thinking, there's no way that this guy can't learn Fly. And then come to find out, if you played Leaf Green or Fire Red and Leaf Green, you see the flying label on his typing. And he still doesn't learn Fly. What kind of bullshit is that, guys? Can you explain that to me? I think like only bird Pokemon can learn Fly in those original games. Got some stickers. We got some stickers. We got some stickers. Yeah, we want some raspberries. No, I just want to grab this other berry. I won't remember to come back to this spot to grab them anymore. And why am I stuck? I'm telling you, the movement in this game is such dog shit. The graphics aren't bad, but the movement is horrible. Okay. I can go catch a Gibble right now, but I'm not going to put him on my team anyways, so we're just not going to do it. Oh, look, it's Stunky. Stunky. I kind of considered just like trying to catch every Pokemon from every route as I go through the game, but I feel like it's probably going to be better just to get through the game or at least become champion. That way I have access to the entire map, and then I'll go back through and catch these different type Pokemon. Love the backlights. Yeah, that was an added touch this evening. These blue lights behind me to add some depth. I think I just need one more key light over this direction, over here, because I've got this shadow on my face from this light here. You can't see my arm, but I just need to do one little key light and off on this side over here, coming in this direction. It'll cut out the shadow on the side of my face so that like this side's not looking super dark. We'll be in like Sin, baby. Dialed in. I was gonna add those badges below today, CN, but I ran into some complications with modding my Game Boy today. So time kind of got away from me because I kept having to desolder and resolder and fuck around with shit. And I didn't add them. But I will. I promise. I will do that. Just for you, CN. Just for you. Which also, these badges are looking mighty filthy right now. Like, do you see that first one? Super dirty. I need to clean these bad boys off. We'll definitely do it. Just not right now. We've got an encounter here. How's your Pokedex coming along? I'm somewhere between fantastic and hopeless, but this isn't about me. I've got something nice for you. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Which hand should I choose, guys? Right or left? Yeah, let me know if you guys make a trip over to Havasu. We can go to that barcade you were asking me about, Craig. It's really cool. You would totally dig it. They have the old school Turtles arcade, and it's right next to the Simpsons arcade machine, where you could play. It's like the beat 'em up style games, arcade style ones. You just go ham sauce. I'm choosing left. Oh, too late. Too late. I already picked the left hand. I don't think it really matters which hand you pick. I think she gives you Versus Seeker no matter what. There. So now I can go back and rematch trainers if I want to. Of course, I have a Poketch Dawn, and I can have this too. You deserve it for all your hard work. I obtained the Dowsing Machine Poketch app. I don't remember having this. Dowsing Machine app can locate unseeable items. Oh yeah, it's the one where you like tap the screen and then it like sends off a radar thing. Okay. If there's an item on the ground that you can't see, this is like the item finder. It will be especially useful inside dark caves. Let's keep working on our Pokedexes. Professor Rowan is counting on us. Okay, you got it. Dawn. The lag is not 40 seconds. It's like, it's probably 10. I have it set up to where there's supposed to be no lag, but I think there's a little bit of a drop. So it's like, it's probably less than 10 seconds, to be honest. Grab all these berries here. Bluckberries? The fuck is a bluckberry for? Oh, my baby's crying in the background. Can you hear her? 120? What do you mean 120? 120 seconds? No, it's not that far. It's not that long. It's like less than 10 seconds. Yeah. Less than 10 seconds. I might not always read your comment right away either. So it might seem like it's longer than it actually is. But like, I know if I turn on my stream, like let's say I turn on the stream on my phone and watch it from here while I'm playing, it's like 5 seconds behind, maybe. Couple cherry berries, couple orange berries. So it's good that we got Gyarados to this point, because our next gym leader is a fighting type gym leader. So it'll be good to have Intimidate. But her ace, I think, is Lucario. So I don't really have a fire type. And I don't think I'm going to have a ground type by the time I get to there, because ground is good against steel type. But so is fighting. So I wonder if... I don't think fighting has a resistance to itself the way most elemental types do. So I might be able to attack Lucario with fighting type moves for some super effective damage. That's what I was trying to think of. Sorry. I can't think and talk at the same time. So down here is actually where we faced off against the first gym leader. So now that we have our bike and we can turn on the high speed racing, we can go up these little sand hills and get around the map easier. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. So yeah, now we're back to kind of where we began. I keep hitting that button instead of this one. So you can see here on the town map, this is where we were in Orberg. And we circled all the way up this way and around, got our badge here in Eterna City, and now we came down Cycling Road back to Orberg. And now we're gonna make our way through the mountain. And over to Hearthome City, where we're actually not going to do anything yet, because that's not where we get the next badge. The next badge is actually, I think, here in Veilstone City. But Hearthome has the contests. And I don't remember if it's Pastoria or Veilstone that we go to. This is where the last one is, in Sunny Shore. Alright, so let's go make our way through this mountain and then see where we can get from there, depending on if my voice will carry me through. I keep doing the mic mute for you there, Craigers. That way you don't have to hear my hideous hacking. because I'm sure no one wants to hear that. It's just a horrible, horrible sound. But yeah, we have that Barcadium that you were asking me about. Dude, place is cool. We've got a bunch of pinball machines in there, so it's like old school arcade setup. But they have some newer stuff too. Like when you first walk in, we're gonna get a double battle right here, not in the Barcadium, but right here in the game. When you first walk in, they've got like a golden tee in there, and they have a game that like emulates bag toss, I think, is what it's called, what it does. Harley's just making her way around here. Oh, and she's out. She is out. But it's pretty cool. They've got like all kinds of pinball machines, like an old school Ghostbusters one, I think is like one of the most popular ones that they have. But they have that like racing game where you have like a top-down view of the cars. I should probably talk with this hand instead of my left hand. But it's a top-down view of the cars, and you have the old school or the steering wheel with the pedal on the ground, and you actually press the pedal on the ground and then steer with the car. But you're like, it's a top-down view, so when you're steering and you're turning to the right, you're like turn to the right, and then when you go the opposite direction, sometimes it messes you up, and you gotta like, yeah, it gets you good. Into the double battle we go. I'm pretty excited about the next DLC for Scarlet and Violet because we are going to get double battles. We are getting double battles, y'all. Like the entire DLC is going to be double battles. And I would like to keep Gyarados in for this, but that Pachirisu's electric type, and I don't really want to get hit by a 4 times effective move. So I think I'm just going to swap to Ryan here. And then with Christina, we're using Confusion to get this Pachirisu out of here. Hit it with a strong move. Try to knock it out of here. Intimidate's going to be good for that Ponyta. They've already both taken 1 Intimidate, so now it's a second. That means that their attack is dropped twice. I'm not really worried about Ryan's attack falling because I don't plan on keeping him on the field. At least. We're going to go ahead and just use that, which isn't going to affect this attack particularly, but I'm planning on bringing Gyarados back out after this Pachirisu is gone and not threatening it. So now that Christina took her down, which is good. We're safe to swap Gyarados back in, keeping it caught up with the rest. We don't want to switch to Raph here because Ponyta's out there and it'll just use like Flame Charge or something like that. Yep, it's doing right here to Christina. And it's going to increase its speed. We'll get off that little leer to drop the defenses there. Now I'm going to swap back over to Clive, get another Intimidate drop. Christina can hit it with a Confusion. And then, even though Clive doesn't have any water attacks right now, at least the resistance is there. And we'll just hit it with some bites to hopefully get either a flinch or just kill it. Let's see. Perfect. Switched to a water type. The Flame Charge hardly does anything because it's resisted, and we've intimidated it 3 times now, so its attack is dropped 3 times. I'm just going to hit it with a bite, even though this Confusion is probably going to take it out. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about it. The attack drop on Alakazam doesn't really matter because it's using special attack based moves. So we're good there. Raph wants to move learn Bite. I don't think I really need 3 Pokemon with the move Bite. Let's see what he's got. Tackle, Withdraw, Razor Leaf, and Growth. I mean, we could just get rid of Tackle here. Yeah. And we have the chance to flinch. We'll just do that for now. And then if I get like a Leech Seed or Sleep Powder type move or something like that, I'll swap that out when it comes along. The only thing we have to worry about with Bite is that it's not going to be super effective against fighting types, which is actually the next gym that we'll be facing. But I think we'll be okay because we've got Christina. That's just going to hit everything for super effective damage. Oh, there we go. I think I'm going to go to Orberg and just heal up. Get all of our Pokemon fresh before we make this trek through the mountain. Oh my god, this movement is killing me. So we'll just jet in here real quick, get our Pokemon healed back up, and then take that trek into the next city. But I was talking about how we made steak sandwiches earlier. Those sauteed onions and mushrooms, bomb. But dude, I got like a skirt steak, seasoned it up with just like some salt, pepper, and paprika. Pan seared it so it had a nice sear on it, and then threw it in the oven, baked it off. And we made a like garlic horseradish aioli, I guess you would call it. And it was amazing. I was just dipping steak inside the sauce. We put that sauce on toasted brioche buns, put the sauce on there, aioli or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much just a sauce. And then topped it with some blistered cherry tomatoes. Well, like they're medley small tomatoes. Had the onions and mushrooms on there, and then topped it with arugula, and the steak obviously was on there. Oh my god. These sandwiches did not disappoint. The only thing was that the steak was rather like low grade. I got some sale steak. Probably shouldn't have done that. It was nice for the wallet, but I think we could have gone with a better cut. I think the next time what I might do is actually get like a ribeye and then maybe take it up to the butcher block, or just get a ribeye from the butcher block and ask him to like thinly slice the ribeye. And then that way I can sear it in a pan, bake it off so that it has like a good cook to it, and then just slice it into good little slices. That's probably the way to go. I just got through Mount Coronet, but we've still got fuel in the tank. All right, Buckarooski. Let's go, hiker Justin. Sending out a Geodude. Well, we've got a couple things that can handle Geodude. Gyarados, once he learns an actual water attack, can. But we're just going to swap over to our Machamp, because he's getting closer to evolving. I think he evolves at level 25, or close to it. The rock type moves will not be super effective, and we'll just one-hit KO this Geodude here. So we'll get that taken care of there. Good little chunk of experience there. Here comes the Bronzor. It's a Psychic and Steel type. We're kind of threatened by this Bronzor, but I know that we're going to attack first, so I'm just going to hit it because it's going to hit for neutral damage. Ooh, and we got the speed drop. Hopefully... Okay, cool. It's just using the steel type, which I don't think is going to be really effective, and then we'll just finish it off. And we're good. Just like that. We are golden. Look at us. Who'd have thought? Look at us. Have you guys seen the movie Elysium with Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston? I watched it for the first time last night, and it was pretty funny, I would have to say. It's the movie with the scene of Paul Rudd, and he's looking at himself in the mirror. He's like hyping himself up to bang this chick that he just met. He's like, "You're gonna take that dick." Oh man, you gotta watch it, Christian. It's pretty funny. It's a good little view. It's pretty hilarious, to be honest. I don't remember if we're supposed to go. I don't even remember how we get over there. Oh, like this. Do we want to go get all this stuff? Probably. Let's just do it. We'll just get all this stuff. Hiker Kevin, with his name spelled wrong. We're just going to take in as much experience as we can. I'm pretty sure that the shot through Cornet is pretty quick, if I remember correctly. So we shouldn't be in too bad of a boat. But yeah, so Elysium, it's with Paul. Oh, sorry. The movie's not called Elysium. Gino was correcting me. It's called Wanderlust. And they go to a bed and breakfast that's called Elysium. The movie is called Wanderlust. And I believe it's on Netflix right now. And it's super funny. Oh, a Zubat. Oh man, my hands have been like super itchy today. I don't know if I'm having a competitive reaction or something, but my hands and feet have both been itching like crazy. It's kind of a nuisance to be confused. Just hit through it. There we go. That's good. Then we'll just swap out Ryan anyways on this next Pokemon. So the confusion will go away. Hiker Kevin thinks he's swapping, making good swaps, but what he doesn't know is that his Geodude's about to get stomped by my Machamp. And once we get our Machoke, we can evolve it right away. I'll just do the old switcherooski with my kids switch over behind me. Get the good old traderooski over. Get our Machamp right away. And we were ready to go. Rip roaring, ready to go. There we go. Now we got Waterfall. Now we got a true water type. But we need him to learn Rain Dance and Hurricane. Got the Dire Hit that we're probably never going to use. Let's go this way. Dude, riding around on this bike, it's nice because the movement's faster, but I kind of like... I think I'd rather just be on foot right now, so I don't have to deal with the stupid turning with that bike. I could probably just turn the speed down on the bike maybe, and then that would help. But I hate just running into walls over and over. Just hit him with the waterfall. And he gone. And here we go. According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh region began. In a newly created world, a world where only time flowed and space expanded, there should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. This world is being ruined by it. I find the state of things to be deplorable. Alright, dude. Whatever you say, mister. Oh my gosh. On to the next. I think we have a rival fight with Barry pretty soon, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, we're getting good at this. We're just gonna ninja strike this way. We'll fight this hiker here. And I'm gonna go pick on the fishermen too, just because they don't look at you. So I'm just gonna go like, I always feel like whenever the fishermen are fishing and you walk up to them to challenge them, you're always gonna like tap tap on the back of their shoulder, like, hey mister, and he turns around like, whoa kid. Then he just challenges you out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck, man? You don't have to get all pissed. Jeez. Just wanted to see what you were up to. That's all. The experience all gain is so convenient. So convenient. I know there's a lot of Pokemon fans out there that don't care for it too much, but I am a huge fan of the experience all. Pokemon in your party that aren't even in battle, also gaining a small portion of experience for the battle is great. It allows you to use way more Pokemon per game instead of just being stuck on the 6. You can actually like rotate Pokemon out, which is super nice. I did that a lot in Scarlet and Violet. Just because you can keep so many Pokemon up to level. I'm not gonna do it here. I just want to kind of want to get through all the. Oh, I can't get down to him until I can surf. Okay, so we'll just fight this guy. He wants me to share food with him. Mr. Hiker Jonathan. I feel like if I shared food with this guy, he would just eat it all. There's no way I would have any food left. He would just kill it all. I think we lost Craig in the stream. He was pretty much a chatty Cathy, and then I've seen nothing of his chatting going on in here. Sturdy. sturdy. Keeping Pokemon alive. Like a rock type needs a focus sash. I guess when they're rock and ground and 4 times weak to water moves, then I guess you do. Yeah, we'll use Rock Smash here. Classic Craig. Classic Craig. Okay. Found a Pokeball. Let's keep going. That's not very helpful. But we are almost to where we want to be. I remember using Psyduck in my playthrough of this game. That was pretty cool. I'd never used Psyduck or Golduck. And that was fun to have. Having the Psychic typing along with the Water type. We're just going to swap to Ryan here and spark this fool into the ground. Electric type against the Water type here. He uses special type attacks, but I don't really worry too much about it because we're just going to do that to him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Craig's gone. Pretty sure he just sailed off into the wilderness. He didn't even say goodbye. Who does that? Who leaves without saying goodbye? Besides your dad, Christian. Pineapple berries. Take that. I don't. What the hell are? What is a Bluckberry? I think that has to do with those soups that you make in this game, which I'm not even gonna worry about making. Nana berries. What is this place again? The Berry Master House. This guy's the Berry Master. Everyone seems to call me the Berry Master. I hand out berries daily because I want people to learn how wonderful they are, and you're deserving of one. Thanks. Got me a tomato berry. Are you the forgetful type who loses track of where berries are planted? Yes. In the same way, the town map shows you where there are ripe berries that are ready to be picked. Would you like some berries? They're all plump and ripe. Oh, you can just buy them here. These are all the ones that you actually need for stuff. I think this is paralysis, sleep, poison, burn, and freeze. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. We'll get a cherry berry. We'll just get one of each. Just because. I mean, we got the $Poké for it, so why not? I think I've got a bunch in my berry pouch. Alright, we can get out of here. Let's go plant some of these berries over here on the side. Come on. Yeah, I want to plant a berry. Okay, so Oran restores HP. Chester. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. How do you sort these? Type. There we go. So cherry, recover from paralysis, sleep, poisoning, burn, frozen. This is recover HP. Just a Poffin ingredient. Poffin ingredient. Poffin. Using on a Pokemon makes it more friendly, but lowers its speed base points. A tomato berry is good because this is how you negate your EVs, or your IVs. Your EVs. Your IVs are the inherent values. And then the EVs are the earned values, which affect your stats of your Pokemon. So I think I'm going to actually plant a tomato berry here, because those will come in handy later on.
No, not yet. We just want to... which one? The paralysis. Cherry. Plant one of these. And we want to plant a... maybe a poison one. Berry. And then we're gonna go ahead and plant one for the burn recovery. And then we'll water these, which waters all of them. And we're good to go. The reason why we put the one in there for burn is because at the end of the game against the Elite Four, there's the fire type Elite Four member in this game hits you with a Will-O-Wisp right out the gates, and we may want to equip our lead with a berry to negate that. Let us create a scene, a fantastic tableau of battle. A tableau or tableau? Is this guy gonna send out Smeargle? No, he sent out Mime. The baby Mime. Mr. Mime's pre-evolution. We're just gonna hit him with a bite and send him into the dirt. Oh, he's fairy type too, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. Wow. Well, this should still finish him off. I always forget that they gave me fairy typing. The Mr. Mime evolution line. Ryan wants to learn the move Roar. I think that's a good one to increase attack, right? Target is scared off from different Pokemon strike down the wild. No. That's not the same I was thinking of. Yeah, I'll give up because I'm not worried about wild Pokemon running from them or not. But this Bonzi is gonna be toast. It's sturdy, which it doesn't. So we're good. Just like that, this artiste is out of here. Out of here. Magnificent. I'm aglow with inspiration. Well, you're welcome there, Buckarooski. And now our Zubat is evolving into Golbat. And we'll hopefully get a Crobat quickly. I think I'm almost to the point where I can have a partner Pokemon walk alongside me, which will be good because we want him to walk alongside. I don't remember if it has to be the first Pokemon in your party or not, though. I don't think it matters right now because I haven't gotten the ability to walk with Pokemon yet. I think that's in this next town. So we'll just head in. We are going to... Heartham City is a great place. Every year it gets voted the most desirable place to live in Sinnoh. That's good. Is this our battle with Barry? Oh, it's a banana. And a little girl. Oh, thank goodness that you happened to be there. If it weren't for you, who knows how far away my Baneri could have run. Baby Baneri, back into the Pokeball you go. I'm Kira. I'm a super contest show judge. Please stop by the contest hall so I can thank you properly. Cool. And then there's someone here. 1 sub 2 sub 2 foot and turn. Someone over here gives you an egg. You're a trainer, aren't you? You've got 2 choices of challenges, either the gym or a super contest show, right? Well, I didn't realize it did a cutscene like that. This guy gives you a Pokemon egg. Want to take it? Sure. Oh, I don't have anything. I hear they found eggs in the Johto region too. You bet your G Willikers they did. We gotta go to the boxes and put someone in the box. I'm just gonna move Casey to the box, grab this egg that I'm not gonna actually hatch right now. If you take that egg and travel with energetic Pokemon, it'll hatch. I remember someone announced that. Professor Elm of Johto, maybe? Yeah, something like that. We're not too worried about the egg right now because it's not going to be in our party. I think it's just a Togepi. I'm visiting here well, and I shouldn't say just a Togepi. Togepi is actually a pretty strong Pokemon once it evolves into Togetic and Togekiss especially. But it's not in my plan. So I'm visiting here all the way from the Hoenn region. I had been hoping to find the contest hall, but being new, I lost my way. Fortunately, the local people, very kind, led me to my destination. I was impressed by their kindness and generosity. To a complete stranger now may offer you the courtesy of showing you to the contest hall. Sure. Please follow me. He walks us all the way over to the contest hall. And normally you get a cool little music blurb while you're walking around. This is the contest hall. Please go inside. It's Fantina. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, excuse-moi. Are you entering a super contest show? Enjoy yourself, please. Incidentally, Fantina, the Hearthhome gym leader, also happens to be a super contest show expert. And you may ask yourself, how do I know this? Well, I am Fantina. You may challenge me, but not yet. You must become much stronger. Then you may challenge me. The first time I played through this, I thought I had to like beat the contest hall competitions to be able to challenge her. So I just stayed here in this stupid Guitar Hero like game that's not even needed. You don't need to do this. There is so in this game, the programming, there are like 5 or 6 different tasks to complete. If you defeat the battle tower, or it's like 100 trainers in the battle tower, complete your Pokedex, become champion, contest winner, and then there's another one, maybe complete the National Dex. I can't remember all of them, but you basically gain stars on your trainer card. I'd have to look them all up again. There's like 5 or 6 different challenges. I may do that with this playthrough, just because I'm going to be so close by the time I become champion and complete the Pokedex anyways, that it won't be hard to like go and do some other ones. Wait, no, really, Joanna is your mom? So you might be a super contest show star. Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Casey about super contest shows. I'm surprised you two know each other though. Oh yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this sticker. You obtain 1 ethereal sticker C. Place the sticker on one of your ball capsules before a show. It will lend a nice touch of sophistication and glamour. I'm a show judge, so come join us for all kinds of fun. If you're unsure yourself, we also offer practice sessions. Okay, Joanna, I'll see you. Were you surprised to see me? I got bored, so I came to Hearthhome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering Super Contest Show? Not dressed that way. It's your Pokemon's time to shine, so you shouldn't be dressed your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour. Obtain the tuxedo. I'm sure it will look good on you. After all, I chose it. Go enjoy the Super Contest shows. Shows will give you a different look at the many charms of Pokemon. Should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now. See you later. Okay, I need to grab some more water and use the restroom once more. So I will be right back.
All right. We are back. Back. Ready to go. I feel like this song is way too loud. Let's see here. Let's get my visual back here first and foremost. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this one because it is like blaring. I should have taken that off of the playlist, but I didn't. So, and I already skipped the song, so I don't remember what song that was on. So we're just going with it. We'll just leave it alone. But we are good to go. Back in action. Next thing to do, I've got to explore Hearthhome City. I think that there is I was given a TM for strength at the Lost Tower. Lost Tower is on Route 209 on the way to Salacion Town. I live in total seclusion up in the mountains for 30 years. I'm going to clean up at some super contest shows with a dance move I came up with. Now, we're going to go to the Pokemon Center, guy, and heal our Pokemon. Oh, this is the gym. Wrong one. Back out. This lady, when I take my baby out in his stroller, I see the town in a different way. I notice things like stairs and bumps in the sidewalk. Cool. What is this place? Fan club, all trainers are welcome. I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Hello. How I say do you do? I am the Pokemon Fan Club chairman. Indeed, yes I am. When you wish to treat your Pokemon to a treat, what I say do you do? If I may say so, I will. I feed Poffins to my Pokemon. And why I say would I do that? Because the giving of Poffins is a way of expressing your love. For example, if I were to give a sweet Poffin to the Pokemon eating, it would become more cute. Spicy Poffin will add to the coolness of a Pokemon. In such ways, I say that Poffins have nothing but goodness for Pokemon. Therefore, I declare this Poffin case to be a gift from me to you. Put the Poffin case in your key items pocket. Urge you to fill it with Poffins. Be generous and dispense them to your Pokemon. That's how you increase stats for the super contests. Welcome to the Pokemon Fan Club. Oh, you're Clive. It's warming up to you. That's my impression. Oh, that's the lady that rates the friendliness. Well, let's see what Alucard. It's warming up to you. That's my impression. Okay. Thanks, Clefairy. That's the mart. This is Poffin House. Smiles for all. I guess we'll go in here and get some free Poffins. Eating good food makes people in Pokemon more energetic. In that sense, we're exactly alike. Have you got some berries? To make delicious Poffins, the key ingredient is a rare berry. Also, Poffins will come out yummy if you cook berries as quickly as possible, but still slowly enough that you don't spill the batter. Let's get cooking. Here's my advice on cooking tasty Poffins for your Pokemon crew. In the beginning, while it's still a batter, swirl it gently and avoid spillage. When it starts to harden, churn it fast in big circles. At the end, make a wish for it to turn scrumptious and whirl it. Yeah, we're not doing Poffins. Here you may cook berries and turn them into Poffins. No thanks. We don't want to go down the Poffin rabbit hole right now. Frankly at all. I use Water Stone on my Pokemon and it evolved. That's nice. I like to live in Hearthhome City when I get married, but my boyfriend wants to live in Filestone because of its department store. I went for a stroll in Amity Square with my Pachirisu today. We came across a cute sticker while we walked. Do you think placing this on my Pachirisu's ball capsule will make my Pachirisu look even cuter? Probably.
Let's see which Pokemon it'll actually let me stroll with. Let me go for a stroll with a cute Pokemon. Let me go for a stroll with a cute Pokemon. Which Pokemon would you like to take? Oh, none of my Pokemon are eligible. None of them are cute. How dare they? How dare they claim that my Machamp is not cute? Or this Golbat? How is Christina not cute? She can float around with me. Actually, I think I do need to go in there because is the person that like teaches you to. Please do enjoy your time with Raph. Just the two of you, okay? Okay. All your Pokemon that are playing out there, just press and hold the plus button or minus button to let your Pokemon return to what they are doing. My Grottle can't even keep up with me. I'm so overjoyed with my Pikachu. Wherever I go, my Pikachu follows. It's just the two of us. Woohoo. Okay, we got Volt Switch. That's a good one to have. That's the Poffin Lady. You should talk to your Pokemon. It can occasionally find things. Pressing and holding down the right stick. I didn't know you could do this. That's pretty cool. Did you know that you can move the camera around, Cian? Found the amulet coin, which helps you gather money. Found a spooky plate. Get my way, dude. Oh, it looks like the Pokemon that was taking a stroll with you wants to go out. Only special trainers can make their Pokemon feel that way. I'm pretty sure that your Pokemon would be delighted if you let them out of their Pokeballs outside the square too. Perfect. Now I can have them follow me. They refuse my entry. My poor Gyarados and Steelix. Yeah, they wouldn't let mine in either, dude. My bad. Okay, now we can have Alucard walk with us. Oops. There we go. Now we'll increase his friendship. Oops. I think we need to go to Veilstone. Okay. So we go down this way, right? I think. And oh, there he is. There's Barry. There's our boy. Let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten right here and now. Here's our rival battle with Barry. You're expected to be ready for battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. We're swapping to our not Starly, we're swapping to Ryan here. So we can go ahead and take this Starly out right quick. Get off a good little Intimidate. Oh no. It's going to try and avoid our attacks here. Okay, good. Hit it with a Spark. And he's gone. One Pokemon down. Looks like I'm at pretty good level right now for what's coming. Send out a Weasel. We'll just leave Ryan on the field because he's going to go ahead and take this guy out in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Boosh. Oops. I don't even think Craigie like messaged me or nothing that he wasn't gonna be in. He just bounced out, didn't say goodbye. What a jerk. Who does that? Who does that? Here's the Rosalia. We still don't have a flying type move in our repertoire. So I think we just swap to Alucard here. That way if she tries to hit with any sort of poison type moves, I don't think he can get poisoned here. I'm not too worried about. Super resist grass with our poison and flying type. We'll hit it with a poison fang. That's decent damage. We'll just keep hitting it with this. At least we'll get a KO with Golbat here. Which we need some of that. We need as many KOs as we can get to increase the friendship as fast as possible. That way we can get ourselves a Crobat. And once we get that Crobat, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Just have at it. Get through that. All right. We'll swap back over to Clive here. Let him intimidate the Monferno. Got a fire-fighting type Pokemon against a water flying. We got both. Both typings working in our favor here. Lower my attack. Oh, defense. We're just going to hit him with a waterfall, and I think this is going to take him out. Yep. Barry's pretty much ass here. Clive grew to level 22. We beat Barry. Move on. We move. You KO'd my team again. This messes up my dream of becoming the greatest trainer ever. I just need to get tougher and keep winning. That's it. I'm going to challenge the Vilestone Gym next. See you around. You'll be blown away by how much tougher I'll be next time we meet. Yeah, I won't hold my breath there, Barry. Maybe we should... Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Let's save this real quick. We gotta head out, go through Salacion Town. So I think what we're going to do is get to Salacion Town. I'm going to save there. Then I'm going to call it for the night. There's a wrecked stone pillar up ahead. I wonder what it is. It's got me very curious. Yeah. We'll have to attend to that at some point as well, but now is not the time. Okay, so we need to just... Let me see how much you've raised your Pokemon. So we'll just take on some trainer battles. We're going to make our way to Salacion Town, where the breeder, or the nursery is, with the breeders. This Bonzi is toast. Yeah, so we'll make our way to the town where the Pokemon nursery is, Salacion. I'll probably save there and then call it a night from that point, just because my throat is jacked. It's hard for me to continue talking nonstop. While doing this playthrough here. He's got sturdy. But he flinched. So we'll just hit him with a bite. Finish him off with a bite. No need to waste precious waterfall attacks. Night, Christian. I will be shortly behind you on the bedtime shenanigans, because I am not going to keep going with my voice the way it is. It's not going to hang in there. But I will see you, or I'll talk to you soon, my guy. I may try and stream another night. We'll see. Once I get that Game Boy fixed, might do a little bit more. I'm just gonna hit him with a bite. Hit this guy with a bite and move on. Move. He's using all baby Pokemon. This Pokemon breeder is using only baby Pokemon. Someone should probably let him know that baby Pokemon aren't very strong. Oh no! Worry Seed. And we defeated Breeder Albert is done. He's out of here. Get out of here, Breeder Albert. We're moving on. Keep our Golbat chilling. We should probably fight these fishermen, just so that we can... Oh, cool, I got a good rod. We might want to set that as a register it there. Now we got the good rod instead of the old rod, and I think I'm gonna probably register the Versus Seeker. That way I can re-battle some Pokemon. Register that there. Sell those. Spooky plate for Arceus. I haven't really been paying attention to what TMs I have, but I should probably use some of these. Volt Switch would be good for Ryan, especially playing set like I am. Nothing useful yet. Okay. Do you jog every morning too? No, not really. What are my first two? Let's swap Christina with Clive for right now. And then we'll go into double battles and everything of the like. We battle together. That's why we're tough. All right, you little twins. We're going to crunch and munch you all up. Yeah, we'll see about that. These little baby-faced dolls. Twins Emma and Lil sent out Bonsley and Mime Jr. Bonsley's definitely not going to be... If Mime Jr. actually has... Let's see. Hit Mime Jr. with this poison thing. And then Waterfall the Bonsley. Hopefully Mime Jr. doesn't have... Anyways, cool. The fairy typing, I tell ya. What was it snapping over there? Casey wants to learn the move Vital Throw. I don't remember what the user attacks last. In return, this throw move never misses. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do Vital Throw. Get through these two trainers. And got some decent cash there from that battle. Actually, I think... So the odd keystone's up here, close by. X accuracy. Trainer tips. You may register key items in your bag to shortcut buttons. Yeah, we know about that. Grab the raspberries. I could just walk this way. Go around her. Alright, we switch to Ryan here. Electric typing against this flying type. Give the Intimidate. He's going to try and hit me with the Grotto on my attack, which won't really matter. Because the Spark should just finish him off anyways. And we're good. Starabia's gone. Alright. Oh great, that's a dead end. Aww. No. Have to go up this way anyways. I'll just run from this Staradia because we're almost there. I'm just gonna get to this next town and then call it good. My voice is... My throat's feeling super itchy. I don't really think I can keep going too much longer before I go into the tower. we'll just jump off there, and the Pokemon Center is right here. So I'm gonna go in here, heal, save, and then call it good. Rest my Pokemon. Beat-do-dee. Pokemon are at full health. We save. And we're good. Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna go to the home screen now here. And swap over here, and just want to thank anyone and everyone that came to stream tonight, or if you're watching this as a VOD playback, I appreciate any view, comments down below, like, subscribe, please. Thank you. Even if you're watching the VOD playback, comment on the video for me, or comment in the chat replay. Let me know things that you'd like to see different, and I'll be looking out for that stuff. Anyways, I might try and start to stream a couple times a week if I can fit it in, but for right now, just streaming on Sundays in the evening time around 8ish, and I stream for a few hours at a time. So if you like that, come join me. Completing living dexes for most of the Pokemon games, or I'm gonna try and at least complete the Pokedexes for most of the Pokemon games, dating back to the original hardware that I can use to move Pokemon up. So if you're a fan, or you're looking to do your own, or you just want to tag along for the journey because you like that kind of thing, be right here on this channel at least once a week for now. So hope you all have a great evening, and talk to you soon. See you later.